Hello, hello, hello. I got the new green screen set up. Got this beautiful mountain behind me with this little guy over here. So the Droid cams are working out well. We're just tightening it up a little bit. Little by little, we're getting everything dialed in. So that's pretty exciting. The Droid cam's working out well. I got TikTok Studio going, so we'll see if we get any action from that. Today we're going to continue with the Final Fantasy journey. Shadowbringers. We're probably like halfway through the expansion. We'll have some fun with that, and then I'm going to finish up. Around the 3-hour mark, I'll hop off, and I'm going to play some Counter-Strike with my little nephew, Mason. He's new to the Counter-Strike world. And, you know, really, I've had that game for like 10 years, and I have maybe 100 hours in it, so I'm kind of a noob too, so we'll learn it together, have some fun. It's his birthday, so I might send him a little Steam gift too, a little Escape from Tarkey, so we can show him the ropes in Tarkov. Other than that, life's going pretty good. The baby's good, the wife's good. Dogs are doing okay. Dexter had a little episode this morning, it kind of scared me, so we're going to go to the vet tomorrow. He's getting old on me. But other than that, I'm pretty dang blessed. Hope all of you are having an excellent week and life. I don't think there's much to say. Let's get into it. Already got some fucking spam from Kick. Because why not? Because why not? But, you know, I do need to... Oh, my camera. My camera's not working. I guess we can just do this real quick. Shall only take a second. That looks pretty clean. My picture looks a little crooked, but that might just be the camera. I don't know. I don't know. Let's get logged in here. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Jojo. It's gonna stick up straighter. For some reason, it's not showing my screen. No video signal. Someone's calling me. From Belton. It might be the vet, so I want to answer this. I don't know. Must have been a spam call. Hold on, everybody. I'm trying to figure this out. Don't know why it's not showing my screen. It's my first time. Give me a break. Give me a break. You there, Jojo? Let me know. No. You should be able to hear me fine. Do I want to do game capture? Window capture, text, video. Add a video clip to your screen. No. Link image. Capture a specific window that is already open on your desktop or laptop. We got the game capture. Full screen up. Thank you for the gift, Jojo. Seems like we have a lot of people joining. I just don't. Phone camera. Game capture. Let's do this. I'm going to start this game. And then we'll see what happens. Cheers. Okay. It's working. It's coming together beautifully. Okay. Got that all settled. Got that all dialed in. Let's get to gaming. Hope everyone's having a beautiful day. Feel free to let me know if this looks okay. It's my first time streaming to TikTok, so I really have no idea. I really have no idea how all this is working, but okay. We just helped out the people in the hills of Amber. I think we're about to leave this area and go to a new area. Here's all my best friends. I got the chatbot ad break thing working, which is wonderful. The end of the light's dominion over this world is fast at hand. Oh, I clicked on the wrong person. The newly named Reen. What do you got, baby? Are you feeling all right, Prince? After you defeated the Light Warden, I could swear I saw its ether. Never mind. I'm still getting used to my powers. It's probably nothing. I'm just relieved. I was right about where the Warden was hiding. The last one is hiding in Collusia, isn't it? I can feel it from here, believe it or not. But perhaps we should head back to the Crystalium first. We have a lot to tell the Exarch. I think we could all do with some rest. He sees it too, then. So what, Ishitola can see that? She can see the Light Warden's energy? Okay. I see it now. I see it. Others are with the Exarch. Before we join them, there's something I wish to confirm. Tell me, Reen, have you noticed anything peculiar about Prince's appearance of late? Anything at all? Speak freely, he won't mind. Well, since Menophilia bequeathed her power to me, I've been able to see the light inside him, though I didn't think anything of it at first, but after we defeated the Warden Amarang, I realized something was wrong. You've absorbed its ether prints, and the light within you has grown monstrous than it is as I suspected. How are you feeling? Prince! If naught is done, this will only get worse. Rene, with the power of the Oracle, you've gained some measure of control over light, have you not? Is there anything you can do for him? Extinguishing it is out of the question. Even at her strongest, Minophilia could only hold back the light. I might be able to suppress it, but I don't know for how long. And we have no choice but rely on Uranger and his secrets. The next battle is to be the last. You may yet be able to play a part, but you'll need all of your strength. I will discuss strategy with others and see that everything is made ready for our departure. You are to return to your chambers and rest until then, understood? Oh, nice. The TikTok chat is actually showing up in my multi-chat. That's pretty cool. Good, whether you want it or not, you most certainly earned some respite. Yeah, some respite and soccer, as they like to say. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day to be your neighbor. Will you be mine? Is everything all right, sir? You don't seem quite yourself. Perhaps a hot meal and a freshly made bed will improve matters. Your room is ready if you'd care to retire. Yeah, but I guarantee Ardbird is going to come in there and wake me up. Very good. If you have need of anything at all, pray do not hesitate to call. Called it. So this is where you've been hiding?
And sometimes the dead would rather not be disturbed. But enough about me. What of Armorang?
We fucked him up pretty good. There were some losses, though. There was indeed some losses.
I see. Minfilia's gone, then. Which means the reason I must suffer this purgatory shall forever remain a mystery.
What's going on? I can't control the light.
What's the matter? Are you all right?
No, clearly I'm not. Oh. Too hot to handle, buddy.
What just happened?
There was something Minophilia said to me. Not even the most valiant heroes can stand alone.
Minfilia said my time had not yet come. That I still had a role to play. Not even the most valiant heroes can stand alone. No, it couldn't be. There's only one hero in this room, and it is not me. I'm just a shadow, cursed to wander.
Don't be so sure, Ardbert. You may be able to come back.
Forgive the intrusion, but Minfilia, that is, Reen, and the others were asking after you. Is everything
Reen.
right?
I was calling her Rene.
Pain again. And did it pass?
Excuse me. Yes, I only feel it in my testicles now.
Thank goodness for that. I would not wish to see you suffer. Though I know only too well how much you have suffered on our behalf in recent days. Indeed, I have no right to impose upon you further. Nevertheless, I must ask one thing of you.
Anything for you, Exarch.
That you survive this, no matter what.
Which, I don't have any, I haven't looked anything up. This might be Grahatia from the Crystal Tower in A Realm Reborn. We'll see.
When the dust settles, you
That's my
must
guess.
return to your world, for the battles to come and the wars yet unwon. The final Light Warden is all that stands between us and victory. There is still much we must do to prepare, but for now, I will see if there is aught that may remedy the strange affliction which plagues you.
I'll see it through.
Of that I have no doubt. Even if I had my pick of every Reflections heroes, I could not have asked for a finer champion. I'll not keep you from your rest any longer. Take as much time as you like.
I feel like something's gonna go wrong when I try to sleep. We'll see. Whose vision am I seeing? Because I don't know. I don't know. Please tell me you finished. We have to go. They'll be upon us any moment. Very well. Where to next then? Let's worry about getting out of the city and pray the airship is still in one piece. And where we go from here will just be more of the same. Gods, by the sound of the last one, I reckon the Knight's 12 might be the Knight's rubble now. So nothing else we can do. Look around you. This isn't war. It's a sickness, and it's spread to every corner of Eorzea. The city-states are in disarray, and by all accounts, the Far East faring no better. There'll be nothing left of us when this is over. The world is beyond saving. I never tire of that story when the hero swoops in astride a white dragon to save the little girl. I could die happy knowing someone like that was still around. Indeed, but not today, not while our message remains undelivered. Have faith, my friend. We will find him. What a peculiar dream. God, I hate the way my character walks. Shrouded in darkness. Well, I didn't sleep very well, but... Return to Yulmore. Ah, Master Ashitaka. I trust you had a pleasant rest. While you were ensconced in your chamber, a message arrived for you from the Exarch. He bids you come to the Ocular at your earliest convenience, and sir, wherever your duties may take you next, I shall pay for your safe return. May the night keep you. I don't know what the TikTok says a bunch of people are joining, but it says I only have 3 viewers. Maybe they're all coming in and leaving. Who knows? As I said, it's my first time streaming to TikTok. So we're gonna dial it in. We're gonna dial it in. Everyone's here and accounted for. Even this douchebag.
There you are. May I assume you've had your fill of rest?
That
is well. Now that we are all present, let us speak of our plan. Thus far, we have vanquished 4 Light Wardens, restoring night to much of Norvrant.
Indeed.
Only one remains, that of Colusia. And with Reen to guide us, I am certain we will find it.
We're so close now. If we can just take care of this one last Warden, we'll rob the Sin Eaters of their final foothold and drive them out of Norvrant once and for all.
Yes.
It will be a new beginning for the First. A chance for the people to rebuild their world.
In short, a prize worth fighting for.
And in thus delivering the First from destruction, so too shall we unsow the seeds of the 8th Umbral Calamity.
Indeed.
Do you hear? Your dreamed of rejoining is in jeopardy. Are you sure you're not tempted to intervene?
You labor under the misapprehension that vanquishing the Sin Eaters is tantamount to saving the world. It is not. In truth, you only delay the inevitable, lengthening your fleeting lives by the smallest of margins.
Shut up, Emmett. Idiot.
'Twould be churlish. Foolish and misguided though you are not without charm. Each and every one of you is possessed of a noble heart. When the weak want for succor, you do not hesitate to provide it.
They're always talking about succor in this game.
Alas, your nobility is short-sighted. You think only of the problem in front of your nose. A limitation of your ephemeral existence.
Our lives may seem short and insignificant to the likes of you, but one does not need to be an eternal being to achieve lasting change.
Well said, Alfie.
If I may stop you there, I do not claim that we Ascians are special. That is another misconception. In the beginning, everyone lived nigh for eternity. Such was the natural order of things. But like so much else, this was taken from you. You won't object if I borrow your plaything?
Damn.
In the distant past, when the world was one and whole, a great calamity threatened all life. It began without warning. The very laws of the star were warped and broken, and chaos swiftly spread throughout the land. Faced with annihilation, we sought to imbue the star with its own will. Thus was Zodiac born, and by his power was order restored.
Yeah.
Ere long, however,
We know all about Zodiac.
began to fear that Zodiac's might was too great, and so they conjured another to keep him in check. Your own dear Hydaelyn.
And the two beings waged war until, with a single devastating blow, Hydaelyn unmade Zodiac, scattering his being across space and time. So you told us in the Katana Ravel.
Yes. And there began our woes, with Hydaelyn's blow and all that it wrought. As a counterbalance to Zodiac, Hydaelyn was created with the power to enervate her foe. This singular ability strikes not at such banal things as flesh, but everything that defines the target, diluting its existence. For example, were she to strike you, two individuals, identical in appearance yet reduced in all respects, strength, intelligence, the soul itself, all is halved.
I gotta pay attention to what he's saying.
Do you see? This self-same fate befell not only Zodiac, but the very star. Only 3 were fortunate enough to escape the sundering, me being one of them. When I beheld the shattered remnants of our home, I knew deepest despair. The inhabitants of these 14 fragments were feeble, frail and foolish, oblivious to their imperfection, ignorant of their past. Malformed creatures thrashing blindly about. Pitiful, disturbing, depressing. So, we took it upon ourselves to rejoin the worlds. But in our eagerness and, I confess, our ignorance, we erred and made a useless void of the 13th.
Yeah.
It was only afterwards that we discovered a connection twixt source and shard. A flow of energy that maintains elemental balance. And thus did we arrive at our time-honored modus operandi.
From a purely Asian standpoint, it could be said that what you seek to do is only logical. But that would be to ignore the immeasurable destruction wrought with each rejoining. You have murdered millions, and this we cannot condone.
Yeah. How do you justify
By your
that?
fragmented existence, you continue to give rise to tragedies far crueler than any calamity. But yes, moral relativism and all that. Case in point, I do not consider you to be truly alive, ergo, I will not be guilty of murder if I kill you.
Some kind of fucked up. Some fucked up mental bargaining right there.
Oh, don't look at me like that. You for whom I have only the highest expectations. A vaunted hero of the Source, 7 times rejoined. Long have I awaited one who might brave a path of lesser tragedy. A resilient soul able to endure the necessary pain. I dare to hope that my wait is over. So, finish your task and slay the Light Warden. Make proof of your usefulness, and then we may speak again.
Very well.
Forgive me, my lord, but this could not wait.
Speak freely, Captain.
Our informant in Colusia sends word of unusual activity in Yulmore. It appears their forces are entrenching themselves at key points throughout the city, making ready for an attack by all indications.
An intriguing use of resources. I rather doubt Lord Vorthry is concerned for the safety of his citizens.
You think he's harboring the Light Warden inside the city walls? Even if he does have some means of controlling the Sin Eaters, wouldn't that be a little risky?
Risky or not, if there is even a chance the Warden is hiding there, we will need to act fast. The longer we wait, the better prepared the Yulmorans will be.
Agreed. See to your preparations then and make for Colusia.
Aha!
God's willing, this hunt.
Damn it, I didn't mean to skip that. Looks like we're gearing up for a massive battle.
We should begin by assembling in Right. There we may assess the situation in Yulmore and decide how best to proceed.
Scusi. Scusi.
Right. Tomra. So. Looks like we've attuned. We've gotten most of these. Looks like this will be the last area we check out. What the fuck? I didn't attune to Yulmor? That was a mistake. Now I'm gonna have to walk my happy ass back there. Hold on, hold on. That's cool. GG. You're gonna have to work on your lingo. Okay, okay. There you are, Prince. Those have gone ahead to reconnoiter Gate Town. We are to follow shortly. It's been a while, has it not, since the two of us have infiltrated Yulmor? Since we faced Lord Vothri, I've felt so much fury as I've never felt before. His actions are unconscionable, of course, and any abhorrence I felt for him entirely justified. Yet mingled with my rage, there was something else. At first, I was unsure what it was, but in the course of our struggles, I found the answer. Yo, 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 yo! What's up, buddy? Are you with Harley and your dad yet? It is working. Thank you for doing that. Let me know when you're with your dad and Harley. And Vothri's self-righteousness and his absolute belief that he and he alone is the cure of the world's ills, I saw a reflection of myself. It brought back the memories of all my past follies flooding back. He is the vainglorious, ignorant fool I once was, and having shared in his affliction, I feel duty-bound to open his eyes to the truth. Whether he will accept it with good grace as I did is another question. What is it, Reen? Do you sense the Light Warden? I'm not sure. This aura is different. Yeah, let me know when you're with him. Just come hop back on and then turn the volume all the way up. I'm not sure, though. The aura is different. Perhaps if we were a little closer. It's time we're on our way. In any case, let us join our comrades in Gate Town. Prince, as a precaution, may I ask that you go first to ensure that the path is clear? The closer we are to Yulmor, the more I worry that Reen may be recognized. If we've seen any prying eyes along the way, pray encourage their owners to look elsewhere. It's alright. Not gonna let anything happen to Reen, okay? That's my bottom bitch. They have a lot of cute little emotes for TikTok. Delirious youth. Ugh. You hail the civilian, but he does not respond and continues his incoherent rambling. What? Hey, oh. Lord Varthry, we hear, we obey. Ah! Oh no! Oh no! Light work. It's unfortunate that I'm killing these people, because they seem to be under some sort of mind control. Good of you to join us. I was debating whether to warn you, but it's too late now. I take it you noticed people behaving strangely along the path. It's more of the same here. Ishitola and Alice are investigating as we speak. Let's wait and see what they have to say.
Strange. Passing strange. By their behavior, we may safely assume that they are under Vorthry's mind control. Yet the extent of the effect seemeth to vary dramatically between subjects. It is far too pronounced to be attributed simply to the vagaries of innate magical resistance.
Yes, the vagaries.
Curiouser and curiouser. We met with no trouble en route. My thanks for securing the way. But given the state of the townsfolk, I see we were never in any danger of being recognized.
What can you tell us from here?
I sense a powerful eater in the uppermost reaches of the city. But there's something different about it. Its light is impure.
Impure. It's been tainted.
Closer.
Been tainted by Lord Varthry, no doubt.
So that one's Alphino. Well, unless you're triplets.
Kaishir, what are you doing here?
While I was scouting the area, I noticed a suspicious figure skulking about. So I accosted him, only to have him call me Alphino. I thought it best to bring him along.
You see, that informant who's been feeding secrets to the Crystarium, it's me. See, after you saved my life in Yulmore, I thought about going somewhere far away, but I couldn't just leave. Not without paying you back. So I decided to stay here, keep an eye on things. And whenever I spotted something strange, I shared it with your friends.
It was mighty nice of you, sir.
That took no small amount of courage. Well done.
I assume you saw what happened here.
Right, so an airship flew in a bit ago, and not long after, FFXIV starts ranting and raving. You could hear him from all the way out here. Geezer was doing his nut, shouting and screaming like someone had nicked his pie.
'Tis like the airship bore the soldiers sent to thwart our efforts in our meringue.
So eventually the yelling dies down, and then this hot, sticky wind comes blowing through.
Hot, sticky wind.
Now that's when everyone went funny. No, everyone but me. Well, me and a couple of newcomers, though even they started mumbling about FFXIV after a while. Not as bad as the rest, mind you.
Newcomers.
There's something I need Reen to see.
What is it, Shatola?
This was among the townfolk's food stores.
What is it?
Oh, that's just meal. You more doles the stuff out.
No, it couldn't be.
What?
I know what it is. It's Sin Eater. Meal is made out of Sin Eater.
So I was close to my assumption when I first made it here.
So it is. In limited quantities, it may have little effect on an average individual. Yet if one were to consume it regularly, over a period of several years, I suspect it would do far, far more than merely nourish the body.
That FFXIV wieldeth power over sin-eaters is known. Could it be that those who partake of their flesh do thereby render themselves susceptible to his influence?
I would think so.
Could serve to explain why the town's newer arrivals succumbed less quickly than those raised on a diet of meal.
He's been rounding up sin eaters and feeding them to people, altering them mouthful by mouthful, all to stop them answering back.
Sick bastard.
There are desperate souls out there killing themselves to escape turning. This is unforgivable. An atrocity.
I would say so.
These sin-eaters. What if they are not simply rounded up? Do you remember what we were told when first we came to the city? Many enter, but none leave.
So I was right. That is annoying. He's keep bringing people in, turning them into sin eaters, and then turning them into food and giving it to these other people so he can control them. This guy's one sick bastard.
Let us put an end to it. To this paradise built upon the bones of the poor. FFXIV's deeds are beyond justification. Beyond forgiveness. Evil.
Evil!
It's highly probable that the Light Warden is waiting for us somewhere in there, and I'm all for going after it. But our enemies know our faces. They know that we are coming, and they will not let us through without a fight. Like it or not, the time for stealth is past. Now, my friend, if you would be so good as to lead the charge.
Bang, dang, da, dang, da, 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 bow. When we step through the gates, we shall not find the place of hedonistic pleasure we remember, but a battlefield. If you are prepared for this, then let us sally forth. Let me check. Let me check. Make sure I have all the gear equipped. Which I think I do. I think I do. Let's do it. Oh!
I can feel it. A dark presence in my domain.
That's right, we're coming for you, yes.
It's them! The villains who would sow chaos in my perfect paradise!
Damn right.
Keep them away from me! I command you! Keep them away!
God, I fucking hate this guy. I thought he might die of a coronary, but it looks like we're gonna have to get our hands dirty.
Long live Lord Vor-3.
He would use his own people as shields.
This area is older than Gatetown. There are bound to be far more civilians under Vor-3's control. But they do not act of their own free will, and we must not harm them.
As if we ever would. Press on with Alphano. We'll hold off the civilians and join you as soon as we can.
Bum 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 ba bow. Bam 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 ba bow. So bright. So bright. Hold on, hold on.
Keep it up!
Keep it up! You can do it! Maybe I went a little overkill on those abilities. We journey forth.
May the 12 guide you.
May the 12 guide you. Oh.
I fear.
Ba 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 bow. I'm not burping. Maybe I'm a little. I'll try to work on it. I thought my noise compressor wouldn't really pick up my burps, but it would appear that I am wrong. These creepy little bastards from earlier.
I'll break your funny bone.
But why would I? It's not even actual bone. I think I'll be able to fight just fine if you do that. You're supposed to dodge those, Alfie.
Hello? A gift for you.
You think that that's funny? Hey, that sounded pretty good to me. Still more soldiers. Leave it to me and press on. I'll do just that, Alfie. Ranjit, you bastard!
You will find my master in his chamber.
Is that so? Where the hell else would he be?
But only should you kill me this day. And you will not.
Why do you go so far?
You may think me under his spell, but I uphold Lord Vorthry's ideals of my own volition.
Is that right?
Man is an inherently flawed creature. In his vain pursuit of righteousness, he but sows the seeds of future conflict. Thus, have I chosen to place my hopes upon he who has transcended men, upon he who is unbound by the vagaries of conscience.
Why is everyone saying vagary all of a sudden?
But enough talk. I am a soldier, and you are my enemy. Come, let us settle this once and for all.
Yes, to battle! Come here, you bastard! Big damage! Big damage! I'm gonna tank it. I'm not even gonna move. I'm just gonna tank it. Gonna tank this one too. We're fucking doing pretty good damage here. Okay, okay, that one hurt a little. That one hurt a little. Ow. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Let's try it again. Just on very easy.
I can feel it. A dark presence.
We don't need to hear that again.
Try and stop me!
Try and stop me! Yeah. Probably don't really need to use my cooldowns for all these turkeys. I got pretty cocky there, then old Ranjit put me in my place.
May the 12 guide you.
Dun 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 dun.
I fear.
Cruising along. Cruising along. Come here. We can probably pop our cooldowns on these guys.
Show's over.
Show's over.
I'll break your funny bone.
I'm coming, Alfie.
You think this is funny?
Yeah, I do. Okay, we can go. Back to the Ranjit fight. Already watched that. Me little techie. Yeah, it's much easier with the difficulty down. What is that? Okay. But that was an attack. It was just the crystal tower. Stay here. I think I have to go. It's time we settled this, villain. The nice thing about the Dark Knight is he does have a ranged attack. I'm sure other tanks do too, but it's nice that I can get in some damage while I'm waiting for abilities to be done. What's his little dragon attack? I'm not doing any damage. What do I do with this? Oh, I'm supposed to kill these guys. All right, let's finish them off here. Nice, and there you are, my precious girls. What happened? I don't know. We got a nice little cutscene now. Are you all right, Prince? I'm okay. My ego's a little damaged, but other than that, we're good. The citizens appear to have calmed down for the moment. I can only assume Vothri is otherwise engaged. Let's get to the upper level while we can. There's Mr. Fat Man.
Lord Vothri! Your reign of tyranny is at an end!
Damn right it is. Let me put in some nicotine. Yeah. Lord Valther, prepare to die.
For too long you have preyed upon the desperation of the poor.
The fuck is he eating?
Now you will answer for the suffering you have caused.
He's stress eating right now.
And if you harbor even a shred of remorse, I beseech you to use your powers to redress the balance. For the future of all in Norvrant.
No, it can't be. This is wrong. It's wrong.
What?
The
I
warden.
do not like that sound.
Senator. It's a man.
Remorse? For the future of all? What nonsense is this?
And you tried, Alfie, but I don't think you're gonna be able to reason with this fat blob of a man.
No justice but mine. No future but mine. No will but mine. It is preordained. I was born to deliver this wretched world. Me? Unseated? No. It's impossible. Inconceivable. Absurd. I am a great and wise king. Greatest and wisest. I reign from on high.
I don't think so.
I will not be brought low by maggots like you! Ah!
He's transforming.
Oh, yes. Of course. I can begin again. Rebuild my paradise. Once I finish my dinner.
What did he find? Oh, God. Just ate the spoon.
Stop him! Thancred, stop him!
Oh. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good.
Where did he go?
I'm glad we get to kill this bastard. Maybe not right now, but at some point. His ass is going on a diet. The main course will be death. Does good for the body. For the figure.
What in the heavens?
Did Vorthri do that?
Yeah, how are we gonna get up there?
Wait.
What, Alfie?
That is Mount Gulg. The highest peak in Calusia. It lies on the other side of a sheer cliff, and much as I wish it were otherwise, it is beyond our reach for now. But even if it weren't, there are people here who need our help.
Oh, Alpha, no.
Please, even if it's only to tend to their wounds.
Don't need my permission, boy.
Thank you.
I don't know if it will work, but if Vorthri's hold over the people is rooted in light, I might be able to reverse its effects. Will you let me try?
Of course, Reem.
Of course. We'd be grateful for any help you can provide.
And my lips are dry as
If
fuck.
it's decided, let's all get to work.
Let me go to attune this before I forget. I guess I still can't do that. What a bummer. Good news, Prince. It would seem that Reen is indeed able to reverse the effects of Arthur's influence. Even as we speak, she tends to the afflicted in turn. The problem being, there's no end to them. We're trying to provide what relief we can to those who are waiting, and who would appreciate your help if you're willing. I can now attune to the Aetheryte. So here is some dream powder. We're administering it to the enthralled to keep them calm until they can receive proper attention. I would appreciate it if you could assist with this task. Now those affected are scattered all over the city. I'd suggest starting a search of the derelicts and working your way up. When you are done, be sure to let Reen know. Okay. I don't think I've attuned that yet. Yes, I have. Okay. The mainstay. Okay, hold on. Let's stop trespassers soiling our paradise. Here you go, buddy. All done. Oh, there you are. I've just finished aiding this man. Now for the next one. More out in the derelicts below, you say? So many of them. But Menefili entrusted this power to me. I won't rest until I've helped everyone. I'm sure Alfie and Alice would appreciate the help. You should go and you should find the other enthralled civilians. Please see that they are brought to me.
You're going to be all right.
I think that's the last of them.
We've done all we can for the wounded. As for the rest...
Aren't you Alphino? The painter boy?
The painter boy?
What in the world is going on?
She must be related to King Valtteri.
Citizens of Yulmore, what I'm about to tell you will come as a shock. Indeed, you may be loath to believe it, but if you trust the evidence of your senses, it is my hope that you will listen and accept the truth, unpalatable though it may be. Valtteri is a sin-eater. Everything he offered, everything he promised, was a lie.
They're not taking it well, and who could blame them?
Are you saying we were Valtteri's puppets all this time?
When you attacked us, you were not yourselves. That much is true. But your conduct prior to that moment was your own.
Damn it.
Of your own free will, you came to this city and gave yourselves over to its pleasures. And in the course of this, if you mistreated those less fortunate than you, then that too was of your own free will. It is not for me to judge you, but for your victims, for history, for your conscience. You have dreamed a twisted dream, but now you are awake. You may yet share this world of ours. Join with us and each other, that we might begin anew. We've lost so many already. We dare not lose any more. I have said my piece. My thanks for giving me the chance.
It's well spoken, Alfie, well spoken.
There is nothing more to be done here. Let us go after Valtteri.
Let's get his ass.
Is there anything we can do to help? You risked your lives to bring us to our senses, and I, for one, hope to repay that debt.
That'd be cool if you could
Begin anew, as you said.
a character that was fat like this. Be very memeable. Maybe you can, I don't know.
All-3 has fled to Mount Gulg, and we mean to pursue him. Do any of you know the way?
The only way to Mount Gulg is over the Bright Cliff. Have you an airship?
We will contemplate flight only as a last resort. Were we to come under attack whilst airborne, we would have little hope of defending ourselves. If at all possible, we would prefer to travel by land. Is there a way?
Well, the ladder is the only way up and down the cliff, but it hasn't moved in a long time. In the old days, it was operated by the mining folk who lived at the top. But after the flood, it saw less and less use, and when Lord Vorthry took control, it was abandoned altogether.
So we somehow need to get the ladder working again.
It moves by means of a Talos, if that's any help. But good luck repairing that.
Well, we have a little bit of experience with repairing Taloses.
Talos? Did someone say Talos? You know all about them, don't you, dearest? If anyone can get this lift moving, it's you.
Yes, and we can acquire a heart if needed. From the rock worms, from the knockers.
Well, perhaps. But see here.
Oh, yes. If you want the golem restored, you may leave it to my husband.
Gotta appreciate her enthusiasm.
For he happens to be the heir to Daedalus Stoneworks, foremost makers of Talos, whose contracts include the renowned mining venture of Armoreng.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's been years and years since I had anything to do with it. I can't just pick up a hammer and set to work.
You can't.
No, that's not what I... It's just...
Hey, you gotta make Mama happy, man.
All right, I will take a look at the Talos. But beyond that, I make no promises. Those with strong backs, come with me. I'll need help dragging the damn thing out of the storehouse.
Well done, brother.
So I don't know, I feel like we're getting close to the end, but maybe not.
Come, my friend. We have work to do.
Maybe not. What do you got, Alfie? The ladder is situated to the north and west of the right. Let us make our way there. The ladder. I still don't think I can fly. Nope. We have one more aetheryte up north to attune to. But I think I've done... We'll see. There might be some more blue quests up here to do. How long is the Final Fantasy series? Well, Mr. Mason, that's a complicated question. Most of the Final Fantasy games are just RPGs. 14 is an MMO RPG. But it'll be until I'm in the 4th expansion. By the time I get to the current expansion, which is Dawn Trail, I will have put probably around 500 hours into this game, which I think is a problem and one of the best things about the game, because by the time you get to a certain point, you feel extremely invested and you feel like you've been on this epic fucking journey. You've met all these characters, defeated all these enemies. But for some people, I think they just don't want to get into it because it's such a time commitment. It's kind of like if One Piece were a video game. Prince, dost thou see yonder pair of Talos? But typically all the Final Fantasy games they put a lot of content into them. But if you're interested in the Final Fantasy universe, Final Fantasy VII is a good place to start, and they've not remastered it, but the ones you would download off Steam or Xbox has a lot of quality life improvements. You know, you can speed up travel and speed up the battles a little bit, so it's a little easier to get through. For a blessing, they were found to be in good repair. Master Chai prepareth to activate them as we speak. With our arcane knowledge, Ishtola and I will serve as his assistants. At the appointed hour, we shall imbue the golems with ether. Others, meanwhile, attend to the ladder itself, which hath too long lain neglected. Extensive maintenance will be needed ere it can move again, as well as a myriad materials with which to perform it. If thou art willing, we would prevail upon thee to procure lumber. My thanks, Prince. Directly to the south thou wilt find a dry dock. Then mount yards. Pray see thou canst persuade the folk there to part with some lumber for our cause. I'm gonna have to download it then. I gotta go now. That's okay. I'll talk to you soon, buddy. I love you. Final Fantasy is free to play. Final Fantasy 14. And you'll get a good 100 to 200 hours of content in before you're asked to pay for anything. Then obviously I can hop in there and help you along. Show you the ways. Aha, Scalar. What are you doing in these parts, sir? It's good to see you. It's been a while. Name. That's okay with me. Can't get up. I took a little break there for a while. My son was born. Obviously, I'm at work. I'm streaming in between feeds and stuff. Maybe 4 hours, 3-4 hours. I'll be on every day this week, probably. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. He's happy and healthy. My wife is recovering well. She did a great job. We're just like getting our schedule down and getting everything going, and I'm loving being a father. Not to sound cliche, but it has changed my perspective on some things. So Grant 2.0 has been born. Oh there, sinner. Haven't seen you around before. New to Gate Town, I take it. You need lumber for a shack, you've come to the right place. We can do the building for you too. That'll cost you extra though. You want lumber to restore the latter? Why in the world would anyone want to do that? You don't have the coin, least you could do is come up with a believable excuse. But look, I'm not one to turn folk away. I'll give you your lumber if you do me a favor in return. Of course. I just finished taking stock of a supply and was about to do another round for good measure. I want you to do the counting instead, and we'll see if your total matches mine. Now, some of the lumber's lying about the yard, but most of it's kept in the storehouse. But these, you can just ask Githroll for the number. Here, I'll lend you some writing material so you can take notes. Good, I'm super glad to hear it. Excuse me. Some things are cliche because they're very real. Happy for you. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much. I hope someday you get to experience the awesomeness of being a father. If that's something you want for yourself. Hey, taking stock for the Edvine, are you? Well, last I counted, we had 68 planks in the storehouse here. 9 of those were rotted through, though, so we tossed them. Oi, Githroll, another load's disarrayed. 13 planks all total, but one's damaged. It's only good for kindling now. Right then, bring the good ones here and we'll be sure to let Edvine know as well. I don't know why I always go to Scottish. It just comes to me naturally. So, how many planks does that make now? You're writing down those numbers anyway, right? I'm sure we can work it out. It's on the docket. Best time for my and spouse's career. Yes. Children are expensive. Unfortunately, and America's not the best of countries to have a child in. I was fortunate enough, I saved up some PTO. I was able to take 2 weeks off. And I'm grateful that I got to do that. In some countries, I guess there's some companies you can work for that give you paternity leave. A decent amount, 6 to 8 weeks. But some countries, they give the women like a full year off. But I guess we just don't have the infrastructure. Take stock of lumber. What's the other one? Yeah. Have you guys thought of any names or anything, or you ain't even got that far? It is bright up here, but not for much longer. After we kick this butthole's ass. Am I blind? Oh, I see it, I see it, I see it. We argued about whether Luca was a boy or girl's name, then called it good. I like Luca a lot. If we're blessed enough to have another child, if it's another boy, I really like Milo. But Luca, it's a good, powerful name. Done, are you? So how many planks did you count? Oh, shit. I was not paying attention. Yeah, it's from, I don't know if you ever watched Atlantis, The Lost Empire. But that's where I got it from. No. No, you did not distract me. Do I have to go back and check them all? Maybe I can just guess. I don't know. Okay, I guess that worked. You were serious about the ladder? I'll be damned. If that's the case, please let us help with the work. We're shipwrights with no ships to build, only shacks. While it's a living, we all itch to do something greater. This fellow you say is in charge, you'd reckon he'd mind the likes of us barging in on his project? He'd like to help. Wonderful, we'll round up the lads and lasses and we'll head over to the ladder, along with all the lumber you need. Save us a little time here. Yeah, I don't know. I just guessed. Feeling lucky today. No, thank you. I've killed enough of the local fauna. No need for any further murdering of birds. Ah, thou art returned, were thou able to procure the lumber? Well, to secure not only the material, but the eager cooperation of the shipwrights besides. Their expertise shall greatly avail our efforts. Master Chai's own efforts have not been without struggle, but he hath proven himself to be a determined soul. I doubt not, but that work shall be complete ere long, and we may continue on our way once more. Though it hath been years in the making, at long last do people stand united in defiance of the world's fate, their hopes spurring us ever onward towards journey's end. Whatsoever may await us when thou takest those final steps, I pray that it shall be a smile upon thy face. Watching this from my own perspective is intriguing. Yeah, it's been a pretty fun expansion. But prematurely do I give myself to sentimental musings. Many more pressing concerns demand our attention, not the least of which is the matter of how we might reach the mountain, detached from the land as it is. For the present, 'twould appear we have matters here well in hand. Perhaps thou shouldest take thine ease for a time. Thou wilt need every ounce of thy strength for trials ahead. Stuff reading Euronje's words. Yeah, definitely my favorite so far. I haven't gotten into any of the fights or trials yet, but I'm imagining those are going to be good. On my lab, maybe 2 streams ago, I went back and finished up Storm's Blood, all the extremes. And some of those were pretty fun as well.
Would you look at that? The citizens of Yulmore engaging in what can only be described as manual labor.
I particularly liked the Suyu fight. The mechanic with the moonlit and the moon shadowed was actually kind of tough. So I kind of like that.
Do you know the most reliable way to deal with those who stubbornly refuse to see reason?
Tell us, Emmett, tell us. You pompous bastard.
You conquer them. Crush them under heel. Such was the trusted method of Allag, and one still favored by Garlemald. But conquest is the easy part. The true challenge begins once the dust has settled, quenching the glowing embers of animosity and maintaining a semblance of peace. This requires the conqueror to treat the conquered with dignity, and the conquered to let bygones be bygones, a difficult feat to achieve. But you have achieved just that, to my considerable surprise. It's a compliment. Take it.
Thank you for the follow, Jordan. I love you, buddy. Make sure you have Mason or Harley text me your numbers.
Ah, the vibrant energy that fills the air when like-minded souls gather. To think back on that time before time, fair brings a tear to the eye.
I'm sorry, Scalar. What did you recently experience that? And you, what do you mean? Is what I was trying to say.
What? You thought ancient beings like us incapable of crying?
What, did you recently go back and do that? Yeah, it was just me. I found this guy through a party. We did it unsynced. I thought it was just going to be kind of like a, you know, we'd just be able to do it easily, but we actually had to like both like stop for a second and do some research. And I actually had a lot of fun doing that.
Well, rest assured that if your heart can be broken, then so can mine.
You don't have a heart.
Back when the world was whole, we had family, friends, loves.
I would agree with that.
Men knew peace and contentment, and with our adamant souls, we could live for an age. There was no conflict born of want or disparity. Our differences paled into insignificance next to all we had in common. And then there was Amarot. Never was a city more magnificent. From the humblest streets to the highest spires, she fairly gleamed. Not that you would remember any of this.
Remember? Is this story going anywhere?
Never mind. The point is, the world of old was a far better place than what we have now. I believe you would like it, having witnessed the things you have. Remember, you are of the source. Unlike the half-men here, you stand only to gain. Should you survive the remaining calamities, you will become our equal, a complete existence in a complete world. But such talk is a pleasure for later. Back to work, hero. Ah, there was one thing I had meant to ask.
What?
How well do you know the Exarch? Has he ever deigned to show you what hides beneath the cowl?
No, he hasn't. But my guess is he's Grahatia. I could be wrong.
What? Never? Even to you? How very interesting. I shall enjoy working out what it means. Until next time.
Ta-ta!
Never doubted you for a moment.
And yeah, the game does like a relive mode for one fight at a time, and this scales up old ones to max level at the time. Suyu is up right now. That's badass. I'm glad they do that. I'm glad they do that. Yeah, yeah.
It's alive.
Fool!
This world, I was all but spent. I never thought to wonder why until now.
Get flashbanged. I will say that in this game, you get flashbanged fucking pretty much every fight and cutscene.
I think it all just got to be too much. The guilt of causing the flood. Knowing everyone hated me. But the worst thing was the solitude. Time wears you down, aye. But solitude eats away at you. It was this close to finishing me off. But as bad as it got, and as empty as I felt, I can't even begin to imagine what it must be like for Emmett Selk.
Sympathy for Emmett?
All of which is a long way of saying, don't make a choice that leaves you alone. Nothing is worth that. Especially not eternity.
Glad tidings, my friend. The ladder lives again.
The three of us have been invited to do the honors. Are you up for it? Of course, if you're worried that the whole thing might come crashing down, we can always find someone else.
Oh, I've taken on much worse things than a ladder.
That's the spirit. Come on, then.
Perfect soundboard. Do you know what the fool is from?
We rode the ladder too, my comrades and I. Once upon a time. Watched the horizon grow, and the town shrink below us. Awed and terrified in equal measure, we ascended without a word, the silence broken only by the rhythm of the gears.
Get up here, Oddbird.
No one but me remembers that day.
And off we go.
Remembers our journey and our end. Retread the path. Seek, and you may yet find.
It's from, God, what the hell is it called? Soul Eater? An old anime. And like in that universe, the weapons you use are like actual creatures and have their own personalities, and there's this one weapon that no one uses, they call it Excalibur, and he's like this super goofy little weird little creature. And one of the things he does is he says, "Fool!" Anytime he thinks he doesn't agree with someone or whatever. And we are finally here at the top rung. The others should arrive ere long. Alfie, Prince, come up here. There's something I need you to see. What could this be about? I'm coming. Up here? Over here. I don't know whether I can take Soul here. It is a tad depressing. I think the manga went on for a lot longer, but the show, the anime, was only... There's only maybe 100 episodes. Where might spot me from your perch. Found you. Search your surroundings for the mysterious person who may move the camera. Mysterious person. Oh! You've located the mysterious person, however, it seems he has likewise spotted you and hurriedly turns back to the village. There's someone, right? They were spying on us? Personally, I don't feel comfortable not knowing who they are. What do you say we investigate? I'm curious too, I must admit, and I dare say we have a bit of time ere the others ascend. It's settled then. Let us head to the village and see if it's indeed inhabited. Bum 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 bum. I do like this music, this little battle song. Really gets the blood pumping. I don't see any ether currents over here. We should be good. I am not the mysterious person. Dried viticles. It would seem there's someone lurking about. You hear faint sounds from inside the building, however, the door refuses to budge. Half-empty cup. The cups are half empty or half full, depending on how you see such things. Behind the counter, a kettle bubbles steadily over the stove. What do you got for us, Alfie? Hey, Alfie boy. What the news, Prince? Were you able to find anything of note? I gotta refill my water here. Gotta keep the H2O. Gotta keep that flowing. People are definitely still living here. Indeed, while there's no one to be seen, 'tis plain that this village is anything but abandoned. Hydrate or dihydrate? I don't think I've ever heard of that one before. If the villagers are trying to conceal themselves, they're doing a rather poor job of it. But if they don't wish to be seen, what are we to do? I say, aren't you the ones who saved my life? Is this the man by the beach? I think this is the man we saved at the very beginning. You're Tristel, the artist from Yulmore. You remembered! Ever since we parted ways, I've worried for you, bound for the city as you were. Never did I imagine that we would meet again, and here of all places. We could say the very same thing to you, my friend. I'm glad to see you hale and whole. But tell me, what is this village? This is Amity, settlement made of those who survived being exiled from Yulmore. As I wandered the wilds, I chanced to cross paths with an inhabitant of these parts. He took me through a secret tunnel which led to the top of Bright Cliff. I've been here ever since. Life is hard, but we know a semblance of peace. Well, we did at any rate, till Mount Gulg broke away from the earth. Then just as suddenly, the ladders started moving again. You feared whoever was coming up would threaten your lives. Aye, but I see now there's no cause for concern. Will you tell me what has brought you here? So Vothri is a Senator, and he's fled to Mount Gulg. 'Tis a strange tale, but I have no reason to doubt your words. I owe you my life. If there's anything I can do to help, you need but say the word. Your help would be most welcome, Tristel. To begin with, we request your people's permission to reconnoiter the area. We are to confront Vothri and must find a way to reach Mount Gulg. Of course, you hardly need our permission to be here. We'll tell the others about you and yours. Now, we haven't much to offer in the way of hospitality, but our village is at your disposal. Please use us as you see fit in your quest. Da, 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 da. Dwarven mithril weapon. Hopefully it looks better than the one I got. Yet another hapless soul that Alfie is safe from mortal danger, I see. Some things never change. At any rate, it seems that brother has a mind to linger. Meanwhile, I have a mind for us to explore. Princes are going to scout out the area. We'll be back in a while. Oh, very well then. Just take care out there. Keep an eye out for any ethers. Oh, that's a sick-ass mount. Little mech warrior. I'm imagining there'll be a dungeon soon. I don't know. 'Twas a gift. I didn't realize you can gift people mounts. The path diverges. Let's split up so we can cover more ground. I'll go east if you'd be so kind to head west. Was that your mech making that noise? Boom. Very well, good sir. Good luck to you. There's no doubt in my mind you'll dominate as usual. Some can be traded, not sure of all. Someday I'll give back to the community. And I'll just do streams where I just like help sprouts find their way in Eorzea. Which I am technically, I guess I'm still a sprout. I don't know when you stop being a sprout, but... It's a fun time. It took me a bit to get to the point, though, and I'm still not giving away preset mounts level rich. Currently around Dawnfall, the Dawn Trail at the moment. Okay. Yeah, I did the thing when I first made this, started playing, I did it. I just removed the sprout thing because it was bothering me. But that may have been a bad idea. Which I'm sure most people can tell.
You're a sight for sore eyes. I don't know about you, but I bumped into quite a few sin eaters out there.
Hold on. Texting my wife.
You too, then. It seems the closer we get to Mount Gulg, the more of them there are.
Oh.
Looks a lot bigger from here, doesn't it? If I were Vorthri, the first thing I'd do is surround myself with as many sin eaters as I could lay my hands on. And judging by the number we've already faced, his lordship is of the same mind. This is going to be a tough climb.
Undoubtedly.
But first things first. We need to determine if climbing is even an option. The more I look, the less likely it seems. Y'shtola is right to be worried. But flying may be our only choice after all.
Who's it? Is it Sid? What are those?
There you are. Master Alphino was afeard you had met with some misfortune.
Urianger. And you too, Exarch. What brings you here?
I wish to observe the final struggle with my own eyes. I arrived at Bottom Rung too late to accompany you, but I was in time to join Urianger and the others. Come, let us see how this unfolds.
Well, it seems flying is off the table.
If we have learned that much, then the Machina have served their purpose.
Ah, so that's what they were for. Wasteful, but effective.
It would seem our foe will not be reached by land or air. We must needs withdraw to consider another course. Master Alphino waiteth for us at Top Rung. Thither should we make our way.
Thither! Let's go, I guess. If I can, let's go attune this real quick. I've not seen any. Haven't seen any ether currents anywhere. Tune that bad boy, we're good to go. Whoa! Psh. Bum 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 bum. The man with too many scars. Looks like there's a blue quest I need to go back and finish. Maybe a couple. But I can probably do those off stream. I didn't expect to see Shy here, though I suppose it's well within the rights. At any rate, it's time to tackle our next little obstacle, finding a way to reach Mount Gulag. For this, we'll need to pull all our heads together. Bum ba da dun da. Let's go ahead and open that boy. That's much better. That's pretty cool looking.
In short, there's no path, and the sky is thick with Vorthri's winged devils.
We might consider Amaro. But without extensive training, we cannot hope to contend with the Eaters. Yulmore's airship fleet, meanwhile, consists solely of transport vessels ill-suited for battle. And without the expertise of one such as Cid, we are in no position to attempt to refit.
Oh, it's so frustrating! That wretched mountain should jolly well come back down to us!
I know, right?
Now, dearest, we mustn't disturb these good people at their work. We've ridden the ladder and seen the sights. It's past time we took our leave.
The lady may well have the right of it. Mount Gulg will not soon come down to Earth, nor can we compel it to do so. But if the mountain will not come to the land, mayhap the land may be made to come to the mountain. In the form of a Talos. A Talos large enough to reach out and take the volcano in its grasp.
Where are we gonna find that?
Would be an onerous undertaking indeed. Yet the principle seemeth sound in itself.
Boulder Dash! No one has ever made one even half that size. Leaving aside the small matter of logistics, which, by the way, would be no small matter, the design would be unimaginably complex.
Unimaginably complex.
Though, I suppose, if its only function is to cling to the ruddy mountain, perhaps it needn't be. A solid base, firmly rooted to the ground, sacrifice mobility to simplify the construction, reducing materials required. Wait, what am I thinking? We would still need a veritable army of people to do the work. Left to the crew that helped down below, it would take decades, if not a nice round century.
So we need more hands. And what sort of things would these hands be required to do?
Let's see. First, we'd need people to procure the stone for the chassis. The rock found near the mountain would suit our purposes well enough. It'd be a simple task to quarry the stuff, but given the stupendous quantity required, we'd need all the help we can get.
Sounds like we are putting together a plan.
We have friends amongst the miners of Armoreng. I will go and petition their aid.
While you do that, I'll make for Mordsuk. I'm sure I'll be able to drum up some support.
Then I shall return to Calusia. From fishers to carpenters, Yulmore is home to all manner of talented folk. I dare say their skills will avail us.
Is there anything else you need?
Well, yes, actually. Magic. Lots of the stuff, as much as possible. To awaken a Talos of this size would require an entire congregation of mages.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Unk. Welcome in.
Many among the Knights Blessed are gifted in the arcane arts. I will recruit them to our cause.
The Fey folk, too, possess surpassing aptitude in magics. Yet they are not wont to cooperate in the endeavors of men. Leastwise, not without making all manner of mischief. That being the case, I would instead call upon the people of the Crystarium, with thy permission, Exarch.
We are at your disposal, as are our Amaro and Chocobos.
I'm sorry. You mean to tell me you can call on not only the people of Yulmore and the Crystarium, but the Knights Blessed and the Maud, and even those miners? But that's just about everyone in Ballynorvrand. Who are you people? And how did you come to have so many friends?
It's a long story, buddy.
Saviors of the world?
We rolled deep.
Are you being serious? Oh, gods, you are.
So, as you can see, you will not want for bodies. I trust you will have your design ready in good time for their arrival. Norvrant is counting on you, heir to Daedalus Stoneworks.
We'll be back as soon as we can, and we'll bring the whole world with us.
I take it we will be assisting Master Chai, though I am quite sure he has everything under control.
Just tell me what to do. Oh, he's a little stressed out. Can he handle the pressure? Have the design ready, she says, in good time, she says. Does she even understand what's involved? Before I can even attempt to design anything, I need intimate knowledge of the land, the knowledge of the locals. Last I heard, no one lives here. What, a village of Umoran exiles? But those people have every reason to loathe a free citizen like me. They couldn't possibly be willing to cooperate. This will never work, never. I never should have fixed that ruddy lift. Never should have ridden it up here. Never should have. Mama, we need your help. We need you to whip this guy into shape. Oh dear, Darling appears to have lost the plot. But he has it in him. He's the cleverest man I know. He just wants for confidence sometimes. If you were to give him some words of encouragement, I'm sure he can give you your Talos. A bit of advice I've learned from his mother. He responds poorly to obvious praise. You'll need to find another way to stoke the fires of his motivation. Awaken his sense of daring. Choose the words that'll best encourage Chanos. In order to succeed, you must lift his spirits sufficiently during the conversation. Okay. I can't do it. No one can. A Talos of that size, no one's even dreamed of it. I know. You hardly need to tell me that. Do you think I'd disappoint her if I could help it? But regardless of my own feelings, I can't do a damn thing without help from those villagers, and they're not bally likely to give it. Tristol's among them. You said so yourself, lest you've forgotten. We have essentially sent him to his death. Even if the others don't bear a personal grudge, he would never forgive us. Don't know until you apologize. I'll come with you. I know. Unless we take the first step, there can never be reconciliation. This is a chance for everyone to come together. Even if they hurled stones at me, perhaps it's worth trying to apologize. Still harbors some misgivings. But what then? In the end, it's not even a question of forgiveness. Building such an enormous Talos is impossible, and no amount of contrition will change that. And even by some miracle, the people of Amity were willing to let bygones be bygones. They think the plan is absurd. I think it's absurd. We liberated castle strategy that many would call absurd. Well now, to flood the very castle you sought to reclaim, such a strategy could indeed be considered absurd. Yet you succeeded not in spite of, but because of it. Our own strategy may likewise seem absurd, but maybe, just maybe, it stands a better chance of success for it. He's feeling somewhat optimistic now. Be that as it may, there are risks to consider should the venture fail. I imagine for a moment that we fail to reach FFXIV and only succeed in provoking him. In his fury, he may well unleash his horde of eaters and will meet a horrible end. Gasp. I see what you did there. That's how you win over the masses, with that irrepressible aura of dependability. But very well, you've made your conviction clear, and I'm assured, in spite of myself, I won't let my fears get the better of me. It's unseemly, if nothing else. Chai is burning with motivation. Yes, yes, by the gods, I can do this. I just need to have a little faith in myself. Right then, let's head to Amity and speak with the villagers, with Driscoll. My love, things are liable to become more dangerous. I want you to wait for me back in Yulmore. No, wherever you go, I'm going too. Besides, you're not the only one who has to apologize. But there's no telling what may happen out there. I don't know if I can keep you safe. Perhaps this is a bad idea after all. I don't think I have what it takes. Master Chai, you're the beset with doubt is proof that you can envision the task ahead. And what a man can envision, he can make reality. Thus did some old friends of mine once say. Even should it be a feat fit for the divine, if something has been done before, then it most assuredly can be done again by our own hands. That's a little idealistic, don't you think? Perhaps, Master Chai, perhaps. But what is man if not an idealistic creature? It's not an easy thing to achieve one's dreams, my friends can attest to that. Countless times did they meet with frustration in the course of their endeavors. No one would have found fault with them had they given up, yet they never did. One step after the next, they forged on towards their goals. And for their determination, they've accomplished numerous feats that many believed lay beyond the reach of mankind. Like them, you're a man of science. Amidst your doubts, surely there's a spark of desire. The desire to make the impossible possible. Come, darling, like the old days, I'd be the first to see your Talos. And you shall be, my dear. I would not have none other at my side when my greatest masterpiece awakens. Right then, to Amity. I'm glad my words struck a chord, shall we? We shall. We journey forth. Oh, oh. Oh, that's a fate. I do not want to do a fate. You have every right to be angry with us, but please listen to what I have to say. I'm tasked with delivering these people to Mount Gulg by means of a Talos of heretofore unseen proportions. However, I cannot do this without the cooperation of those with intimate knowledge of this land. That is, you and your fellow villagers. Cooperation after you ignored my desperate pleas and cast me out. You have the gall to come here and ask for my cooperation. You have every right to be upset. Valtry's not the one to blame for your suffering. We are. We are free citizens without a care in the world, indifferent to the hardship of others. We didn't know what would become of you, and frankly, we didn't care. But we know now that what we did to you, to full many, was wrong. Terribly wrong. No words will suffice to make amends, but I want you to know that we are deeply sorry. I'm not sure how I feel. Should I forgive you, hate you? Perhaps it's not even my place to judge. After all, I sought a place in your city. I wanted to be you. Once. But one thing is clear to me. Of all that is in the past, we mustn't let past wrongs stand in the way of a brighter future. And so I will cooperate with you. Please see our friends to Mount Gulg. You have my word! I'll set to work on the design at once. Wouldn't do to have nothing to show the others when they return with help. Make no mistake, this venture is unprecedented in the history of Talos building. Nay, the history of all mankind. But rest assured, this genius of Daedalus stonework will deliver. Ah, Wicked White. Is there a problem? Ah, well, you see, I've been promised people to procure the stone as well as the imbue magic. When I was put on the spot earlier, I thought that was all we required. But I forgot about a rather important item needed to bring a Talos to life. The heart. That's right, the heart. I'm pleased to see you have some familiarity with the Talos. So while I work on the design, I'd be much obliged if you could see to procuring the ore with which to fashion a heart. A heart suitable of bringing to life a Talos that shall embrace the very feminine. Okay. We know what's going on. Oh. I don't know how I feel about that. Looks pretty cozy. Good thing I tuned this earlier. Ugh. Fucking thing is getting hot. It's getting hot. So this is Tamra. Seldom do we see the dwarven folk of the Crystarium. To now be in the presence of so many. I shall enjoy not having to crane my neck for a change. Oh, they're cute little dwarves. Lally ho. Lally ho. What sorry excuse for a greeting was that? Where's your heart, lad? Your stones? Come, let's try it again. Lally ho! Aha! There we go. Ah, not bad, but there's more room for improvement. Any road, now that we've observed common courtesy, who are you and what are you doing here? At the recommendation of the denizens of Amity, we've come to seek the aid of the Thol family. May we speak with Chief Zomot? Why, yes, you may. I am Zomot, and I bid you welcome to Tomora. If it's the folks of Amity what sent you here, you must have quite a tale to tell. Come, let's hear it. If you're serious about restoring peace to these parts, though, we'll gladly lend you a hand. However, the kind of ore you seek is precious to us, too. I'll let you have it only for you to bungle things up and squander it like no amount of ale will wash away my chagrin. First, I need to make sure you're worthy by all means of a trial. Aye, a trial most tricksy, passed down through the line of Thol. And what is this trial? Come with me and I'll tell you all. Listen well. As you know, we're mining folk, and in mining life, danger is a constant companion. So when we've come of age, each of us must prove our readiness to take to the mines. This we do by undertaking a trial what tests the 3 traits of all good miners. Discernment, diligence, and dexterity. We call it 3D Mine Runner. Now look on my helm, mark its features well. You'll be given a slingshot which you must use to shoot dwarves as wear helms. What are different? I've already made the necessary arrangements. When you're ready to take the trial, report to the observer nearby. Best of luck to you. Lally-ho! You must be the challenger the chief mentioned. I'll show you to the rooftop at once. As I'm sure you've been told, in 3D Mine Runner, you'll use a slingshot to shoot them as wear the wrong helm. Let's begin with a spot of practice. That looked like him. Got him. Nice shooting. Keep it up in the actual trial, eh? All right, let's do it. Easy. Well done, well done. The trial never lies. You've got what it takes to be a miner. Run along back to the chief and get on with putting an end to all this strangeness of late. That was some impressive shooting, lad. Consider me satisfied. Aye, 'tis plain you didn't come this far with luck alone, so I'll place my faith in you and I'll help you find the ore you seek. Working our way along here pretty nicely, I'd say. Did you know that Coluzia is rich in sulfur? Well, it is. We've been mining the stuff since ancient times. Every so often, the selfsame veins yield what's called earthseed, a rare ore steeped in magic. Time was we used to refine earthseed for this and that, but the technique's been lost. The stuff's still out there to be had, though. Provided you know where to look. There's no place in Shur, and then the Dugars Tuel. A dungeon, perhaps? Problem is, the site's occupied by our age-old rivals, the Gogs. Greedy sods claim the place is theirs and refuse to let any other bugger near. There never was a more odious lot than them Gogs. I could go on forever about those hornless whoresons, but we'd be here forever. And that won't get us anywhere. What boils down to is this. If you want the seed, you've got to deal with the Gogs. Reckon you're up to the challenge? We've dealt with far worse, so I'm sure we can find a way to obtain what we need. That's the spirit now. To help you find your way, I'll have one of ours go with you. I'll do it. I'll go with him. Is it Tataro? No. It's another dwarf. You, Karat? I couldn't help overhearing. I knew the eaters had flocked to Mount Gulg, but I didn't know why. To think the last light warden's hiding up there. The fate of Coluzia, no. The world hangs in the balance. If I can be of some help, then I want to do my part. Your zeal is commendable, but it isn't so simple. This here's Karat, young as he is, he's one of the village's finest miners. This lad's got an uncanny sense of where to dig, and his aim with a pickaxe is as true as any dwarf's. But put him in the thick of battle, and he couldn't hit the side of a minecart if he was sitting in it. If all he needed was to dig, he'd be a dwarf. But he's liable to become a sin eater's breakfast before he can even manage to swing. It's true, I'm hopeless in a fight. But I still want to try. Please, please let me go with you. I'll take care of you, you take care of the ore. Oh, thank you so much. I'll try my best not to be a burden. If you want to take Karat, far be it from me to stop you. Keep him safe, though, will you? We'll most surely encounter Sinitas along the way. Though, with you in our company, there'll be more spectacle than a concern. Pick up these blue quests while we can. While we're over here. Lally ho! Okie dokie. The Dugars too lives in the cave to the east. I'm ready whenever you are. Ready as I'll ever be. Escort Karat. Seems we have a fair distance to cover. Be on your guard for sin eaters. Amazing, you two are really strong. You ain't lying. Really, oh, you must have some stories to tell. That he does tells to impress and inspire you in turn. By all means, have him regale you with a few stories. Can't wait. I guess I have to kill these ones first. Let's finish this turkey off. Phew, I don't know much about fighting, but you two make a great team. Prince is a team unto himself. I merely follow his lead. Well, it looks like you've been doing this for years. Is that so? I shall take that as a compliment. Enough chitter-chatter. Did I say the wrong thing? Not all your words are most heartening. Indeed, I feel like a young man again. You talk as if you're old. How long have you two known each other anyway? Well... Whoa. Might have to pop some mitigation here. Just gonna tank it. Okay, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. Oh. Exod healed me, that's nice. Okay, okay. How much further to the cave? We must be close. Not far, just past this rise. Ah, I believe I see it. Good God. Surrounded! I'm gonna dodge that this time. The fuck was that? I see the cave. Wah! Just as we're about to get there. One last push then, shall we, Prince? Defeat the Sinitas. Come, come! Come, come! Oh, maybe I'm supposed to go to them. I died. You know what? We better do this. We better do this now. And then I wanted to get in one match of Counter-Strike because my nephew's wanting to play it. I don't think I'll be able to play with him, but I just want to get the muscle memory going again. It should be much easier. Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna try and mix in some games with him. It's just nice to get to spend some time with him. In some way, shape, or form. Da 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 dun 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 da da dun. Son of a bitch. The hell was that? Prince is a team unto himself. I merely follow his lead. Come on, boys. Almost there. Not at all. Your words are most heartening indeed. I feel like a young man again. They're still doing pretty decent damage to me. Okay. Should get the cutscene here. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot there was one more. Hey. Tis done. Let us press on. Whoa. Defeat the Sinitas. Easy work, easy work. Oh, there's more. Didn't realize that. Forgiven prejudice. So, last one. Last one, he's a big boy. They really don't want us to go in this cave. He's a thick son bitch. Come on. We're alive, we're alive. Let's hurry inside before any more sin eaters come. Surely there's a dungeon that awaits us. Right, follow me, please. I'll take you to the Dugal's Tool, where the purest sulfur in the land may be found. Let us go! Almost 79. Should probably hit 80 before the expansion's over with. Oh, there's our ether current. Okay. The terrain and stench are any indication we're at the tool. Ah, there. The Gogs with their ugly, unkempt beards. They realize we're here, they'll come after us. Best to take them down first. But not so hasty, corrupt. The animosity between your two clans notwithstanding, I would not resort to violence unless necessary. I'll use an enchantment to render you invisible. It will not fool sin eaters, but it will suffice to hide you from the eyes of men. While you are thus concealed, do you think you could find us, the Earth Seed? I'll dig it up, the choicest stuff there is. We would be much obliged. Without further ado, then. I can see straight through me. Right, digging we go. Let us not be idle either. Though Kurut cannot be seen, he may still be heard. I would aim by removing some few Gogs from the field to that end. Dream powder, as you may recall, we used it for the rescue mission at Laxan Loft. We used it in Yulmore. Truly, it seems our alchemist got a little carried away with the latest batch. It has been useful in our endeavors, and I have no cause to complain. Now then, I shall make you invisible as well, that you might steal close to the doors and give them a dose of dream powder. Even should have failed to put them to sleep outright, it should render them drowsy enough to seek the beds. Say the word and I'll cast the enchantment. Okay. We'll stop her there. And we'll get Counter-Strike loaded up. Oh yeah. A little funk. Oh, my frames are getting a little tight. I'm running a lot of software at the moment. Just one match of Counter-Strike, then I gotta go to my family. Cook my wife dinner. Gotta keep her well fed. What are you guys eating for dinner, Scalar? Which I guess I have to switch it on. Live info. There we go. I'm still trying to get used to this TikTok stuff. Yeah, I've gotten 100 hours in this game over the course of like 10 years. But that's okay. Oh. Lasagna, yeah, buddy. Spouse is on a work trip, so it's all for me. Yeah. You're gonna save room for dessert? I'm trying to break that habit. Like after every meal, I want something sweet. So I'm trying to break that. Just one game. I don't even give a crap. I'll do a ranked right off the bizatch, okay? That's how hardcore I am, man. Had a hot cocoa after work, so likely not. There you go. Seems like you have some good self-control. Tonight we're just doing Sammy's. I'm heating up. We got some sandwich stuff I need to get rid of. And then some leftover pasta. So nothing too exciting. The last couple days we've just been eating steak and vegetables and pasta, trying to give her as much energy as possible so she can produce that milk. A lot of healthy carbs.
Let's roll.
It's like, actually, I just don't have anything sweet next to me. I guess that's half the battle, is just not keeping the stuff in your house. But I tried, God, what the hell is that ice cream called? Halo Top? It's not bad. It's a little better than, a little healthier for you than eating like Ben and Jerry's. I haven't played this in a while, so don't judge me. Let me adjust my posture here.
Hello, bro.
Oh God. And you run into a lot of fucking weirdos. Let me adjust my posture here. Literally in the first 1 second, there was someone that commented, luckily I have my chat blocked off. God, I do not like how glidey your character feels. Like it feels like I'm fucking skating on ice. How do I open doors? Can I even open that door? They planted that bomb immediately. That guy, what the fuck was that? I guess maybe he saw me, saw my legs. I would guarantee I'd play worse. Very little could scare me, I think, in terms of gaming weirdos. That's good. Because Counter-Strike's definitely got a high concentration of them. Forgot to buy a gun. Try to walk slow here. Okay, I'm gonna make some noise. Oh, they killed all of them. That's nice. Lit cigarette butts is that guy's name. Starved Africans. Oh, wait. Let me buy. I'll do some eco here. Do some eco.
Incendiary out. Throwing flashbang.
Yahoo!
Counter-terrorists win.
Nice. I got my first kill. I'm so proud of myself. Last game here, baby. Then I'll come down. Hold on. There we go. That's a little better. What's up, Geeski? What's up, old Skeeter? That's what I'm gonna call you. Unfortunately, this is the only game I'm playing, but you'll have to come back to. I'll be on tomorrow. No, but I've maybe got 100 hours in over the last 5 years. I just haven't put a lot of time in. In general, I know how to play competitive shooters. I did make the mistake of not buying a gun.
Terrorists win.
And then stuff like that happens. Just immediately domed. Thank you for the follow, brother. I appreciate you. But my nephew's wanting to play Counter-Strike a little bit, so I thought I'd just at least get one match in a day. So I wasn't I got one!
Bomb has been planted. Throwing a grenade. Terrorists win.
Some bitch snuck up behind me. It's all good. Some only recently came back 2023, been hard grinding it till now. What rank are you? What rank are you, good sir?
Let's move out.
I'm K-Elo. I don't know. I don't even know what that means. Is that high? These guys are shitting on us. This is a lot more fast-paced than I thought it'd be for a ranked. But I'm sure in the lower ranks, it's like people just fuck around. They probably don't even give a shit.
It's us or them.
They're gonna push that hard. I'm just gonna chill.
Deploying flashbang.
B. B. That was an awful grenade. I don't know any of the angles. How'd you like that? Huh?
Terrorists win.
God damn, people's aim in this game is so crazy. I'm pushing 5 digits this season. It's mid. Me and the homies usually play for content more than the win. I think that's the best way to do it, honestly. I feel like you're always going to play worse if you put pressure on yourself to play a certain way. I'll take a flashbang. Oh, he's right in front of me. How do you like the changes with Counter-Strike 2 that they've made? Damn. People's crosshair placement is this crazy. This guy's got a hardened steel knife. I think that's what it's called, right? The blue, when it has like the blue tinge to it. It's alright, which they already added cash to the ranked games. Yeah. That would be nice. I'm gonna save some money here.
Watch out. These boys have got a bit of an arsenal and they don't mind using it.
I feel like my aim's not that bad, but it's just learning the actual game. Get sat, son.
Terrorists win.
Getting our asses whooped. This starved Africans guy seems to be in the wrong elo. Your aim isn't at all. It's just crosshair placement when you pie the corners. Yeah. I'm kind of lazy with that. As far as actually pieing, and I'm not used. It feels like I'm like fucking floating.
Terrorists win.
Whereas like in Valorant, it feels a little more, it feels less slip and slidey. But I really have no idea what I'm doing. Where'd you come from? That's how you know I'm new, when I'm like trying to dodge the bullets. It's like that actually doesn't really help.
Terrorists win.
Yeah, even if they were giving me info, I don't know if I'd be able to utilize it. I'm just trying to get my util out before I die. Come on, boys, we got this. You can do it. Oh, Raging Storm's trying to say something. Scared the shit out of me. Classic. A real man stays and takes his ass beaten, boys. Yeah, good have, good have. Oh, I didn't mean to. I meant to vote no. That was pretty fucking brutal. That was pretty brutal. I'll tell you what. I don't think any of these cases are really worth much. I'm just kind of holding on to them until I get, you know, do a little case opening someday. Get that dopamine drip going. Ranked games are good because it puts you in the same game as new players. Comp, just usually more random. Yeah. We're taking a quick, oh, that's my chat bot. Toggling cheats on. You could be. I don't know. I know there's a lot of cheating in Counter-Strike, but I wouldn't. Like, it's hard to know as a new player if someone's cheating or if they're just that much fucking better than you. It's. But someday I'm gonna do a case opening. I'd like to anyway. Try to get myself a nice pair of gloves, a nice little karambit knife. Really, I'll take whatever I can get. W, gold, 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 gold. Yeah, I think if I were to get placed, I'd be silver probably or something. But it's kind of weird how they do it with for each map. The ranked is premier. Okay. That's where my 9K elo is. All right. Well, I'll for sure be on tomorrow. Final Fantasy is kind of my main right now. I'm trying to get through all this fucking content, get to the current stuff that's coming out. And it's been quite a journey indeed. But I'm going to try and work in Counter-Strike, Valorant, Rainbow Six, whatever my nephew wants to play. I'm kind of down for whatever. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate the support. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out. It's been a pleasure. With these shorter streams, I can typically keep my energy levels high. Thank you to all the people on TikTok that watched and followed, and I appreciate all that. Thank you to Scalar, as always, for coming and hanging out. I love you. Or like you, I don't know. Not to be weird. I just appreciate you a lot, my friend. Mr. Skeeter, I shall be seeing you soon.